Hey guys, it's Tony here at gamefreakblog again, bringing you another video, and today I'm bringing you some 2D fighting gaming magic. That's right, I said magic. This is the Fist of the North Star Hokuto No Ken on the PlayStation 2. This is a conversion of the arcade game that was released by Sega in the mid-90s, I think it was. Never saw a conversion anywhere. It was an arcade game. It saw a conversion because this is what I'm playing, but the only conversion that it actually saw was on the PlayStation 2, and it was only ever released in Japan. It was never localized for the European or United States audience, which is, I don't know, I kind of find that a little bit surprising considering all the latest games by Namco Bandai, the Fist of the North Star, Ken's Rage, and the sequel, if Ken's Rage was the sequel, I can't remember, I get confused now. But even though they were localized, because Fist of the North Star, you know, it's got quite a cult following. I very first saw Fist of the North Star when it came out on Manga Video. When the manga label first launched in this country, and it instantly became one of my favourite films ever. The film is a little bit kind of dumbed down compared to the kind of DVD series and the TV series and the comic books. They had so much. It's like the Akira film compared to the comics. It just doesn't really compare because they had so much to kind of cram in to make a movie that it lost some of the character development points, which were fairly important to the story. And it's kind of why the Namco Bandai games aren't all that bad, even though they're overly long. They don't need to be as long as they are. But anyway, I'm digressing. This is the 2D fighting game made by Sega. It's pretty much the typical kind of guilty. It says 1983 there, but I think that's when the manga first came out. It's pretty much your standard 2D fare. There's not that many characters. I think you get a choice of 9 characters from the actual manga itself. There's all your usual options: versus mode, survival mode, a history mode where I think it's loads of unlockables and you can read things should you be able to read Japanese and stuff. But we're just going to jump straight into the arcade mode here and give it a wee spin. So I'm just going to start off as, sorry, I'm picking my teeth, and I pressed the button. It's the thing when, as you people all know, if you play lots of Japanese games, the buttons are reversed. So to confirm on the Japanese PlayStation pad, it's not X as it is over here in the power cartridges. It's the circle button. Kind of throws you out a little bit. So we have Kenshiro, obviously the big bad guy, Rao, Toki, Jaggy, Shin, Ray, Judah, Sauza, that's how you pronounce it, I don't know why they've spelt it that way, Mr. Hart, and Mamiya. So there's a fair good cast of characters, and you'll see all the little, they give lots of little winks to each other and things like this, such as like their victory poses and whatever. You kind of if you've watched the manga and whatever, just watch the gameplay. You'll see all the little Easter eggs and all the little nods for the fans and things like this. So it's quite simple. You've got punch and heavy punch, kick and heavy kick, and a taunt button. And it's your typical quarter circle forward moves, street fight, fireball moves, fire, you know, all that kind of, all that usual gubbins. But the animation and everything's fantastic. I mean, look at that. It looks like animation cells from the actual manga. Decide the destiny. So we're going to kick Mr. Hart's fat ass straight in with that big kick there. The effects and everything are fantastic. The special moves are a bit tricky to get out. I'm trying to get one out now, but screw you. Oh, no, I didn't really want to do that. Come on. Sod it. Let's just get stuck in and see if we can get it out later. I must have spent half my life trying to figure out bloody special moves for various fighting games. Sorry if you can hear my fingers tapping frantically in the background. Ah. So it kind of follows the track of the manga. If you don't know anything about the manga at all, basically there's been a massive nuclear apocalypse, and the world has descended into kind of Mad Max style gangs. Everyone's fighting over food and water, but you've got these groups of people who are all affiliated to certain martial arts groups. So you've got Ken and Shin, and they've all got these various... Oh, I missed it. They've all got these various martial arts styles that just literally make people explode, and internally and externally and stuff like that. But anyway, Ken's trying to track down his girlfriend, who was stolen off him from his one of his martial arts brothers, and it's just all what happens kind of in the way. As I said, I'd recommend checking out some of the manga, even if it's just the manga film. If you're a fan, but this game is quite tricky to get hold of, just because it has got a bit of a cult following. It costs a fair bit. I picked this game up. I'm going to give a little plug here. I'll put the link down in the video description. I picked this game up from a Facebook group, which is called Japanese Gaming for Life. So go to Facebook, Japanese Gaming for Life. It's in the description, so don't worry about the spelling or anything like that. And it's I mean, it is what it says. It's a trading group on Facebook for fans of Japanese games, imports, all sorts, not just PlayStation, N64, Super Nintendo, whatever it is, even consoles. You can go on there and trade and whatever with people, and I picked this up from a guy on there. I can't actually remember his name, sorry if you're watching this, and I got it for a fair price, which was about 30 quid. You'll be lucky if you can find it anywhere cheaper than £30. It's a game that if people have got it, they want to essentially keep hold of it. Really hard to get, even directly from Japan. You can get copies from it on eBay coming in directly from Japan, but yeah, it's people just want to keep it. And as you can see, it's class. I mean, obviously you might be able to get it on some kind of emulation thing or something like that. I don't know why you I've no idea. But with the Japanese PlayStation version, you do get a bonus DVD. Oh, look at that. Bonus DVD giving you lots of hints and tips and moves. And there's all sorts of supers in the game, which I'm struggling to be able to pull off. Like Shin just did there. I'm getting battered. That's what I get for talking. But yeah, there's all sorts of supers. There's like instant killing moves and things like that. I mean, look at that. That's absolutely. If you're a fan of the film, you'll know exactly what that's all about. It's just a really good game. It's just it's one of these things. It's limited by the player count and whatever, but it's class if you're a fan of Ken and Shin and the Fist of the North Star. It's amazing. Screw you, Shin. Right, you know what? I'm stopping bloody talking. I don't know how I dodged that. Swine. Shin defeated me. So I did really badly then, because I was just trying to explain everything. I should just let the gameplay speak for itself. But you know what, we're going to dive in straight away again, aren't we? Of course we are. Shall I pick a different character? I don't know if I can pick a different character straight from here, if it just continues me with Ken. No, pick a different character. Let's go with Ray, because Ray's a bit of a badass. Ray's a bit. I think the way that the arts are split, there's internal and external arts. So Kenshiro has the internal form of the martial arts where he makes people blow up from the inside, and Ray and Shin, they've got the external martial arts. So they do lots of chopping and slicing up of people into small chunks. Oh shit. Saucy badass. Oh, already battling. Raise a mean blow. Oh, get off me! Don't know what I'm doing with that. Oh, battered. I thought I was going to cut him then. Oh no. Rage. He's being cheeky. There you go. Well deserved drink by Ray there.
Battle 2. Decide the destiny.
I've been trying to track down the manga on VHS because just for the sake of not everything ever has been released on DVD or Blu-ray as of yet. I've still I can't even speak. I've still kept my old VHS recorder. And I want to try and get a copy of Fist of the North Star, the manga again, because I haven't seen it in an age. Come on, damage him. That's what you get. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it again. I really wouldn't mind picking up the DVD set either, but it's just so much money. So great, this game, it really is. It is one of those things that the import scene's kind of died a death. I used to import pretty much everything back in the 90s. The import scene was massive, and just with the cross the release dates, pretty much everything's released at the same time now, more or less. You've got worldwide release dates. Certain things, however, don't come out in this country, such as the last really big import thing that really reminded me of the old days of the 90s import scene was the recent HD re-release of Resident Evil Remake. Which of course was available digitally in this country on Xbox and PlayStation, on both. I think it's PS4 and Xbox 360, PS3, all that kind of thing. Get off me, you fat bastard! You lard ass. And but it also saw a physical release in Japan as well. You could actually go to a shop and buy the game, and I got it. I got the copy because I'm not that massive fan of digital releases, and I just thought having the hard copy of that, just for collector's sake, would just be great. And it's just you don't see that much these days. I mean, I know there's been a wealth of shoot-em-ups available on the 360 in Japan that were never got released over here, and I think luckily they're fairly region zero. You can play them on UK machines. Oh, you fat wanker. But yeah, the import scene was massive, and it's just for games like this that it's still worth dabbling in on the imports. Worth picking up a Japanese machine and getting some of the games that were never ever available in this country. And there are thousands, believe you me, on all formats. This is going on for far too long. Come on, Tubby. Why does that not hit? I really need to learn a few moves for this. You know what I need to do? I need to get in and just start slicing at his flabby flesh. No. Oh, you fat bastard. I loved it in the manga where Ken can't hit him because he's too fat, so he creates like a vortex in his blubber by kicking him as fast as he can, and then he just goes in for the killing blow. Come on. We need to get some slicing going. That's better. Oh, dirty. Oh, he knocks you when you're on the floor. Come on. Oh, you wank. You fat bastard. Come on. Come on. Oh, yes. Lucky that thing rebounded off the floor and he took a hit off that. Probably just going to have another little round. I think you've seen enough. Or have you? But by all means, let me know if you... I'm going to do a video soon about importing as well, on the old import scene. And probably just go through a few games that were never ever available in this country. And I might do a little bit of a series about that. About just some gems that were never released over here. I love the guy carrying the pyramid capstone in the background. Now, Sowser's a real badass.
Decide the destiny.
Come on. Oh. He's an arsehole in the manga and he's an arsehole in this bloody game. Ah. Don't make me rip your top. Oh. That's what we call it. Yes. Oh, you can't be giving away. Oh, you swine. It's just legendary.
Battle 2.
Come on. Come on. We've got him. Just nick his bite. Oh, that's a badass move. Come on. Oh, missed it too freaking early. Oh, that's horrible. I don't know what happened there, but he deflected it. Oh, you ain't tested that aerial move. Come on, come on. This is it.
Battle. Decide the destiny.
Down to the wire. Oh, I don't need that big flaming falcon. Come on. Should be able to follow that up with something a bit more deadly. What the hell? Don't get me with no spear, Sowser. That move is horrendous. come on. Come on. Yes. We're going to keep going until we lose. We're going to keep going until we lose. I'm going to really have to consult some moves lists and some combo lists. By all means, if you've played this game, give me a holler in the comments and let me know what you think. All the other ones as well, like what did you think to the Namco Bandai ones? Because, oh shit, we got Ken. Because I thought they were really good, but I thought they were just a little bit too long. I think Kenshiro, I rinsed it, but I think Kenshiro's mission took me about 13 hours from start to finish. It's just, I shouldn't really moan about games being long, but...
The time of retribution. Battle 1. Decide the destiny.
Come on. Ken's going to be a badass on these. What? Get your nunchucks away. Stop it. How can he block that? It's nay fair. Come on. Dodged you can. Dodged you can. Handled you can. Killing you can. Battered him. Just battered you.
Battle 2. Decide the destiny.
Oh. Sod off. Come on. Ooh. Stop with the falcon kicks. Easy. What the hell? Take me off with that special move. Oh, you swine. Yeah, I'm going to beat you up and your little colleagues too. I love Ken's high heels.
Final battle. Decide the destiny.
They're all just like bad post-apocalyptic glam rockers, aren't they? Oh! Where do I get them big punches from? Why have I got... Why has he got glowing shit on the top of his bar? What? Oh, is that to do with that disappearing special thing that he did? He's going to kill me. Early. No. Oh, you swine. That was about time to quit anyway. So guys, that is Hokuto No Ken on the PS2. I was going to say PS3 and on the PS2. Arcade Game by Sega. It's well worth checking out if you haven't played it already. If you're into 2D fighting games, if you're into Japanese manga, it's a killer. It's a really, really good game. I'd seriously suggest checking it out. So thanks for tuning in and watching this video. Take care. I will catch you in the next one, whenever that may be. And I hope you have a great time until then. Okay then guys, take care. Bye bye.